a shuttle bus from the airport to the hotel as a 20-year-old kid chasing his dream, green as can be. The guy on the back of the bus said, "You here for the camp?" "Yeah, I'm here for the camp." "What about you?" "Yeah, I got a tryout. I'm a free agent." "Ah, I don't know who you are, but you should definitely know who I am because I at least got drafted." That guy on the back of the bus was a guy named Tony Romo. And as I said, we were both green as can be. But 13 years later, I have a bond with this guy. The hours that I put in together with him. The shared commitment on this field. Sweat, tears, game-winning touchdowns, game-winning drops. Roller coaster ride, marriage, children, together, all in that 13-year period. Team through the successes. We'll be together tighter and closer, bond through the adversity.
Stop and go on that kind of thing in the end zone, but boy, that would work. Two receivers left, one right, second and goal. It's Jones behind Romo at the 3. 3 steps, looking left, throws a slant. Witten reaching out behind him, caught it. His first touchdown of the year. What'd you say about looking for Witten?
Well, Romo feels very comfortable throwing the whip, and you have to feel very comfortable with a receiver when you throw the ball like that, Brad. This was the back shoulder, but instead of a back shoulder, it was a back hip. He threw it real low, and Witten did a heck of a job to make the defender think that the ball wasn't coming, and he just whips around and catches it. I don't think the defender even saw had any.
Giants defense. All the pressure on the left side. He drops the ball, throws, caught, Witten, touchdown.
13 seconds to go. No Des Bryant. Here's the snap. Fumbled by Romo. Picks it up. Has a shot. In the end zone. It's caught. It's caught. Jason Witten. Right there.
I love Witten. And he's one of my favorites, but it doesn't make a difference to me who's out on that field. When I throw the ball, I'm going to a guy who I see is open, who I think is going to be open right there. And whoever that is going to get the ball. Congratulations.
Romo looks right, looks middle. Oh, he's got Witten at the 5. Touchdown to the big man. Merry Christmas and have a seat. 4 for Romo, 25 to Captain Witten. Oh, the stockings are overrunning and the eggnog is spilling out onto the kitchen floor.
With 4 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the third quarter, the Cowboys already up on the Colts 28-0. Tony Romo found Jason Witten for a touchdown. And at the same time, past Hall of Famer Troy Aikman as this franchise's all-time leading passer.
Statistics are something that's just part of the game, but we're all about winning and losing. And at the same time, it's always an honor anytime you're just mentioned with Aikman or Staubach. I mean, it's White. It's just a fraternity of guys that it's special to be a part of, and I'm just glad I get to be in that group.
Really? Romo now sits above them all with 32,942 passing yards. Fitting it happened in his finest season yet, and even more fitting, Jason Witten was on the other end of it.
Yeah, that was pretty fitting, and that was a heck of a throw, to hit me on that seam pass. And, it was something special. We've been through hell and back together, and to come out on the other side and on this day to get a little bit of success and to experience that, it was emotional for sure.
One day when you look at it, I think it'll be special just because me and Jason have been through it all together. I literally was on the bus from the airport when we arrived in Dallas together for our first rookie mini camp. So, he's obviously got a special place in my heart. And, I want more success for him than maybe anybody else on the planet. He deserves it.
the way it's kind of unfolded for him, it's pretty special, you know, and undrafted and the backup all those, you know, 3.5 years, and the adversity he's gone through, not only coming up short in the playoffs, but the injuries, and just to continue to battle and play as well as he has, play his best year, really, I've seen him play, so it's special for him. I know he's going to keep the perspective on we're playing for more, but you know, when he hits his head on the pillow tonight, he should be proud of what he's done, and it's remarkable. He makes everybody around him a lot better, so he should take pride in that.
That's what you'll remember. Not your stats or your prestige, but the relationships and the achievement that you created.
Second time.
Romo was a cowboy. And on the way to rookie camp, Tony learned the first lesson of his new career. If you want to be successful, it's not what you know, but who you know.
So we have our rookie camp, mini camp, and we come in and we get off the plane and you're walking to the shuttle bus. And on the bus, I'm sitting on like the first row or whatever, and this big guy walks in. So there's an assumption he's a football player. You know, we're going to the same little hotel, you know, the Marriott Suites, I believe it was. And Jason walks in, kind of sits right next to me, and I was like, "Hey, you play football?" He's like, "Yeah." "You?" I was like, yeah. So Jay's thinking at the time was like, you know, I'm that third-round pick. You should know who I am, you know. And I'm thinking he shouldn't have any idea who I am, you know. But he loves football a ton, and so it was a great match. And so as I'm sitting there talking to Jay, he was just so genuine and nice, and you know, he was a big pick for us during that time, and ended up becoming, you know, the best of the best. And so I look back and just see his humble attitude and approach. You know, as I'm talking to him, he didn't come across anyway like he was anything, but we became good friends right then.
Tony Romo, you've always had his back. I mean, he's had some years where people have been on him, the media, criticizing these quarterbacks, but you've always had his back. What is it about Tony Romo that makes you so loyal to him?
Well, I think he's always been an elite quarterback, and I think more than anything else, I always knew what his standard and his expectations was for himself and what kind of quarterback he wanted to become. And when he carried himself that way and he puts the work that he did in and he demanded that from himself, it's easy to respect somebody and say, hey, I'm your guy. Tell me what you need me to do. And so I think he earned that early on to say, I'm going to keep getting better. I'm going to become this player that's one of the best in the NFL at his position. And when you have a guy at that position that kind of goes about it that way, it's easy to follow and become his guy and support him. I mean, I would hope he would do the same for me. And that's the position I'm in. When you play that position, he's got a lot of people looking at him and demanding a lot from him. And it's my job to support him and until we can't play anymore. That's the only way you can go about it. And he's developed into this amazing player. And really, he sets the tempo for our team on which how we play.
It's the whole song.
The whole one.
Seriously, you guys, this is just becoming
But through the game of football, a guy that I met on a shuttle bus 13 years ago, I call a teammate, I call a friend, but more importantly, I call a brother. And ultimately, when we come back next year, there's a big banner up there that says Super Bowl champions, huh?
Come stop your crying, it will be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry. For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. This bond between us can't be broken. I will be here, don't you cry. 'Cause you will be in my heart. Yes, you will be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. You will be in my heart. No matter what they say, you'll be here in my heart always. Why can't they understand the way we feel? They just don't trust what they can't explain. Well, I know we're different, but deep inside us, we're not that different at all. And you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. Don't listen to them, 'cause what do they know? We need each other to have to hold. They'll see in time. I know. When destiny calls you, you must be strong. I may not be with you, but you got to hold on. They'll see in time. I know. We'll show them together, 'cause you'll be in my heart. Believe me, you'll be in my heart. I'll be there from this day on, now and forevermore. Ooh, you'll be in my heart. You'll be here in my heart. They say Just look over your shoulder. Just look over your